Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here with Kris.
Hi.
And we're doing a movie night tonight. It's the first one, so we're gonna try to do this often, but we got snacks that we're doing. We have no idea what we're watching yet. But we got the cheese, and the meat, and the chips, and the
poppers.
Oreos, and the jalapeno poppers. It's nacho night, and appetizer night,
That's right.
and Oreo night.
The secret to draining grease is really hot water and let it out a little bit at a time.
How does it feel to be stirring the meat?
Hungry.
Kristen, and meat, and cheese. Snacks are all done. Got nachos, jalapenos, Gatorade, nachos, jalapeno poppers, Snapple apple.
Yum.
But now the problem is, what do we watch? Before the food gets colder. Off to the shelf. To the horror movies. Alright, so for the first movie, after much debate, we're going with Sleepaway Camp, the new Blu-ray edition from Scream Factory. So, we'll let you know what we thought after.
Oreos.
Alright, we just got done with Sleepaway Camp. And I still think that's one of the most shocking and crazy endings to any horror film ever, for sure. What did you think of it?
It was pretty creepy. I mean, I don't know.
That was a little creepier.
Most of the movie was kind of slow, but it was good. And at the end, I was like, holy fuck.
Was it worth it?
It was good.
It's a crazy shock ending.
And
Awesome
it's 80s
movie.
also, so that's great. God, I can't get that image out of my head. I'm like, "Ah!" Scarred for life. It's so disgusting. I'm looking at like, "Ah! Ah!" I don't know what else to say. It's gross. I'm gonna die. Scott's a murderer, by the way. He just doesn't murder me. I'm just kidding, but not really. He is kind of one.
Alright, let's go get some Oreos.
It's mega stuff Oreos!
Hey, so it's the next morning, and we got really tired last night, so we didn't watch anything else. We just watched some Scrubs and passed out. But we're on our way to yoga this morning.
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna go see Guardians of the Galaxy, second time. That movie is fantastic, but Kris needs the experience.
I haven't seen it yet. That'll be good though.
She's gonna get the experience today. But we listen to the soundtrack a lot, so she's more excited for it now. And we forgot one important detail about Sleepaway Camp, and that is Kristen's thoughts on Judy.
Well, Judy's a bitch. That's all I have to say.
Kris can mock the face good too. Hang on, let's get this. Alright, we got out of yoga. Great way to start the day. Feel really good. And went out for a really nice breakfast. Nice and full. Feeling good.
I feel really good.
And we're ready for Guardians of the Galaxy now. We're at the theater, totally ready to kill this. I have not been this excited to see a movie for the second time in a long time, so I am really pumped to see this again, and Kristen can't wait.
I'm excited. It's gonna be good.
She wants Bradley Cooper. She's ready for some Rocket Raccoon. And here we are, making our way into the theater. Alright, we just got out of Guardians of the Galaxy. Second time for me, and it was so much better even the second time around, and I'm going on record, and I'm gonna say it, it is my favorite Marvel film to date over everything, from Fox to Spider-Man movies, everything. This is my favorite Marvel movie put out. I love it. It's so good.
I liked it a lot. He told me that I was gonna like it, but I didn't know if I was gonna like it. But it was really, really good. It was good music, and it was funny, and it wasn't like too actiony. It was like a good combination of everything. Good characters, good actors. So
that's James Gunn.
It was like one of the best movies that I've seen in a really long time, for sure. Most movies that he drags me to see, I don't like as much as I saw that. So that was a lot. It was really, really good.
Yeah, it was sweet. If you go back and watch my Guardians of the Galaxy trailer review video, I said in there specifically about James Gunn, because I love him so much, how he blends humor and serious elements of a movie so well, just like he did with the horror stuff in Slither. He nails it in this movie so much. There's so many parts that would be so goofy if somebody else was handling it, where you just be like, oh god, you just ruined the scene, AA Michael Bay. But
oh my god.
dude, James Gunn hits it so good with everything. In the first like minute of this movie, there's more emotion in the first minute of this movie than other movies get across throughout the entire runtime. Like, it, god dang it just grabs you so quick. And the music and the soundtrack and the intro to this film is one of the greatest intros ever, with the music and just the way that it's handled. Just
I had tears in my eyes a bunch of times. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's true. The movie is perfect. This is a perfect movie. This is one of the only movies I will say is perfect. This movie is like right up there with Star Wars. Like Star Wars will never be topped, but on my favorite movies of all time list, this is like right there with some of the best films I've ever seen.
I agree. It was really, really good. It was like a breath of fresh air.
Hell yeah. And here's a free tip too, because we both hate movie trailers because they spoil so much of movies these days. So we have a little secret that we do. So if you're stuck in the movie theater and a trailer comes on that you don't want to see, here's how you take the proper precautions. Step 1, close your eyes. Step 2, plug your ears. Step 3, plug your ears in and out really fast with your eyes closed at the same time. Step 4, while plugging your ears in and out really fast with your eyes closed, hum to yourself to block out any noise that may leak through. Make sure you hum. The humming is the most important part because when you're plugging your ears in and out, some sound will leak through, but if you hum and plug your ears really quick, the sound will not leak. That is a free tip from Scott and Kristen when you were at the movies.
That's right.
That lady's belly hanging
to get
out.
a different...
Oh! All right, so we're gonna go check out an apartment and then we're gonna figure out what we're doing for our movie night later. All right, so we're back home, gonna start another movie up here, and forgot to mention that for Guardians of the Galaxy, we saw that on a massive screen. It was 80 feet wide and 3 stories tall, so it was like huge and awesome to see it on that screen for sure. So continuing with the epic, fun, space adventure sci-fi films, we are going to watch the single-handed greatest film ever made of all time, and that would be...
Star Wars. Empire Strikes Back.
Oh yeah, that's what's next. Got my Star Wars shirt on, got my Star Wars pajamas on, ready to rock. And we're watching the Blu-ray. And this set, I know a lot of people complain about it, but Empire is the most unaltered film in this set, so I can deal with that. And I will rebuy all of these movies in a brand new set if they get rid of Darth Vader yelling no at the end of Jedi. That was the stupidest thing they ever could have done for any Star Wars movie change. I will deal with everything that they put into any one of these movies. Any one of them, I'll deal with anything. Not Darth Vader screaming no at the end of Return of the Jedi. That fucked that entire moment up in that movie. It pisses me off. So we're going to get this started here. Empire Strikes Back. Just got done with The Empire Strikes Back, and it does not get much better than that. That is my favorite movie of all time. And you get the introduction of Yoda, the Imperial March, so many awesome things in this movie. One of my favorite pieces of music is during the asteroid field scene where they're chasing the Millennium Falcon with the TIE fighters. I absolutely love that piece of music, and got to see that performed live during the Star Wars in concert, which was amazing.
I didn't see that.
It was so cool. And when we both went to see John Williams in concert last year,
yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to see the Yoda theme performed as well as the main title theme, and then he came out and encored with the Imperial March. So cool to see John Williams conduct the Chicago Symphony Orchestra for those 3. Amazing music. The original 3 Star Wars movies are by far the greatest films in the history of cinema and has the best music ever composed for film ever. Every piece of music in Star Wars is so memorable, and it is just phenomenal. Other movies have amazing pieces, like Jurassic Park, the main title's amazing, but, you know, everything else that's in the movie isn't up to that level. Everything in Star Wars is at an amazing level. I mean, there's so many different pieces that could be your favorite. The music, the film's amazing. I love them. They're the best movies ever.
I think the music makes it. It intensifies the scenes. I love it.
So our movie night, which consequently turned into our movie weekend, we're closing it off with what would have happened if Luke Skywalker went to the dark side, and that is Sushi Girl. We just got done with Sushi Girl, and that movie is one hell of a wild ride. Awesome performances across the board. A really dark, creepy performance from Tony Todd, and then Mark Hamill, who just absolutely does an amazing job for sure.
I liked it a lot. It was the first time I watched it. It was pretty extreme. Not what I expected. And I completely forgot that it was Mark Hamill while I was watching it, which was awesome. I didn't even remember it was him while we were watching it. He was really good. The movie also has a really, really good twist at the end, too. Pretty graphic, but it was good. Someone lied and said it wasn't graphic.
Sushi Girl is a movie that I don't hear a lot of people talking about, but is definitely something a lot more people should see because it's a really good movie and deserves a lot more attention. Alright guys, so that is going to wrap up our movie weekend. We did Sleepaway Camp Friday, Guardians of the Galaxy yesterday with Empire Strikes Back, and then today did Sushi Girl. So this is the first one that I've done on the channel. We're probably going to do more of these, so if you guys have any suggestions for things to add or whatever y'all want to see, let us know and we'll try to make that work for the next video. So yeah guys, that's going to wrap it all up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.